Good morning. Um, so first of all, it's very rare that I come on camera while outside by myself just because I am, I don't know, I'm weird about being on camera in public, like on my phone by myself. It's different when I'm with my husband or something because I have a second pair of eyes and ears. So I don't feel like I have to be as, oh my God, there's just a puppy just walking around by himself. Look, can you see him? I don't know if he's in the frame. There he is. Sad. But anyway, I um I am on my way to the grocery store because I need to pick up some things. Um, it's not even that there's like a whole lot that I have to get, but it's enough where it's like, all right, I've got to prepare myself for this trip. And what makes it harder, at least for me, is I'm the one who worries about groceries and things for the house and everything. So sometimes it's not a matter of not being able to get things, and it's more so a matter of how am I going to get there to get it. 95% of the traveling we do is by walking. My husband goes back and forth to work, and luckily, his job is literally one stop away. So if we were in a car, he'd be there in like less than 5 minutes. Because we're not in a car and he takes the train one stop over, it takes him about 25 minutes. But that's including the walk time to get to the train station. So that's his daily routine. For me, I don't go out as much as he does, clearly because I'm not working right now. But when I do go out, it's always such a journey. And it's funny because I had a conversation with my sister last night, and we were just talking about married life and what the woman and the man should be expected to do in a relationship. And it was funny because the night before I had a conversation with my husband about it. And basically in our household, I do all of the cooking, all of the cleaning. And basically the question that was raised was, should the man have to help out with any of that? And my answer was, it depends on the household, really. What I said exactly was, just because I consider myself a good wife and doing all the things that I do for my husband doesn't mean that I should tell another woman to do that because maybe her husband doesn't deserve it. I know mine does. And hers may too. Maybe they just do things differently. I don't know. Maybe she's the breadwinner and he stays home. Even when I was working, I would come home and do stuff just because I just feel like that's my job. Also, I have a certain way of doing things, and if it doesn't get done that way, then it's kind of like everybody's time was wasted because I'm just going to redo it and probably not be happy about it. But anyway, about today, I'm going to let this car pass because I don't want to die, guys. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I feel like this has not been the best angle. Here comes another car. So anyway, basically the way I'm feeling today, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit irritable. I got up this morning, it was like 6:30, and I felt awful. I was queasy, nauseous, felt like I had to bring it all back up, but I didn't. And I laid back in bed. When I got up at 9:30, that's gross. Leaves are all mushy. When I got up at 9:30, I didn't feel well. Again, took me a little longer to get ready because it didn't feel good. And what I always do is, if there are things that I need to do, such as especially going out to get stuff, in my mind, I always just prepare to go by myself, because I always feel guilty if my husband comes with me when he has to work all week. It just makes me feel bad. But then if we're being honest, on another hand, sometimes I'm like, man, it would have been really nice if he came with me, for a couple of reasons. One, I just like being around my husband as much as I can, especially on the weekend. And I know a trip like this takes me a couple of hours because I have to walk a couple of miles with a bunch of stuff. Two, sometimes it's really heavy for me to carry by myself. Like, especially the things that I'm going to get now when it comes to getting like dinner items and such. Like, I don't have a car and I'm not Ubering. So it's a lot for me to carry sometimes, most times. But I try my best to stick through it because I'm getting groceries from my family, you know? I feel like this is a really whiny video, and it's not what I mean it to be. I just wanted to come on and be honest this morning and talk about how I was feeling. So anyway, mornings like this, a part of me is kind of like, it would have been nice to walk with my husband this morning. But also it's like, who am I to say after working all week, come out with me to get groceries? It's kind of rude. At least I think so. But again, on the other hand, it's like, dang, it's kind of a bummer. Like, I feel, excuse my language, I feel like shit today. I don't feel good. My stomach still hurts. I'm weird. I'm still sleepy. But there are things to do. And I don't know. Like, I tried, my goal was, I was like, well, I don't want to feel badly about it. And I don't want to guilt trip him into coming with me. And I don't want to wake him from his sleep. So my goal was to sneak out of bed, write a little note, and just disappear into the morning. And then come back with the groceries around the time he's waking up. You know, maybe make him some breakfast, you know, just be a good wife. Okay, so I'm going to cross, even though it says not to cross because I'm a bad girl. But anyway, yeah, like, just get him the things, or get the things that's needed for the house. And then when he wakes up, he doesn't have to worry about it. But when I got up, I guess I woke him and I felt bad. So when I came out the restroom, he was in the living room doing his usual routine. So I'm sorry, we were waiting for the bathroom. He's like, no. And I was like, oh, I saw you were up. I was like, I'm sorry, did I wake you? And he's like, no, if you're up, I'm up. But then I feel bad because it's like, well, I'm about to leave. Like, you know, I don't know. Like, it's just this weird balance. Like, this is my job. You know, this is what I'm supposed to do. And I'm happy doing it. But then there's that part of me too where it's just like, I wish my husband was with me, you know, or me feeling like it would be really nice if I could use the help, because I know I'm a struggle on this walk home. Like, I'm on my way there now, but on the walk home is going to be a struggle because things are heavy. Things are heavier when you're walking, and things are even heavier when you're just a bear. But I'll do it because that's my job. So I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of being unfair right now. I'm not mad at anybody or even upset. But I think a part of me is a little bummed out. Like, I never like to ask my husband to come to the store with me because I just don't feel like he should have to. But on the rare occasion he offers to come with me, a part of me is excited because I get to be with him and I know that I'll have the help that I will need with getting everything back home. But then it's like, what happens? I got a bunch of stuff and I'm coming home and I get in the house and I'm literally dead tired and my shoulders hurt and everything. Well, what do I do then? Because am I just supposed to pretend like I'm not hurting? Like, it's not like I walk around like, oh, I'm so sore. But I'm not like jumping off the walls as if I didn't do anything today. But then, like, what happens with, like, I'm always encouraged, oh, you should ask your husband for the things you want or need. Well, let's say, which is probably going to be the case, I'm going to get home and my shoulders are going to be killing me. Like, they're going to hurt. I know they are. My arms are going to hurt because I've been carrying stuff. What's going to happen is I'm going to come back home, I'm going to be sore, and I'm not going to want to say anything to my husband or ask him for a massage because, one, I feel like, why should I ask him for a massage when he's the one that works, you know? I always feel weird about doing that. I feel like I should be massaging him. And then two, it's like, if I ask him for a massage, that's me admitting that the work was too much for me or it weighed heavy on me, literally. And then he'll feel guilty as he's giving me the massage. And I don't want that. Like, that's defeating the point of me going and doing my job. So if we're being honest, most times I just suck it up and deal with whatever pain I have because there's no winning here. Like, if I say something, he feels badly. If I don't say anything and he finds out, he feels badly. So I say that as I'm literally talking about it on the video, but by then it'll be too late. I don't know, like, weird start to my morning, I guess. But there are things to do, so let's go do it.